Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nichelle, and today we are going to be finishing up setting up for September. So where we left off at in my previous video, we did majority of setting up for September, but I still needed to stuff my envelopes for the first half, as well as doing the back pages with you, which is going to be, this is like my budget recap, and then my frame is probably too large, and then over here is kind of where I set up my goals. But first, what I would like to do is go ahead and do my envelopes with you. So excuse me, today is Sunday, real time, the 1st of September. And so Friday, I wasn't able to go to the bank. And then yesterday, I woke up with a horrific migraine. And that literally just took me out for the whole entire day. And I'm still feeling some residual from that today. And so I'm not 100%, maybe 50. But I'm trying to push through because there's things that I want to get done, because tomorrow is Labor Day and I really don't want to be doing really anything tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started with our sinking fund / cash envelopes. I don't do all of them in one pay. I do break it up into pays because I get paid twice a month, and that's what just works out for me. Today we are going to be stuffing $640 for this pay. So as I mentioned yesterday, or in my last video, that my daughter has now taken over paying the electric bill, and so therefore I'm using that money to help fund my 100 envelopes. So I had set a goal to have it done by November, but I don't think it's going to happen. And so I really want to finish it out. If I can't finish it by November 1st, then I really want to finish it out by the end of December. And then I'll just have to replace the money that I pull from my savings for my car and replace it with half of this. So that's where we're at so far. I'm trying to figure out an easy way to do this. So first thing, let's go ahead and do my envelopes that's in my planner. And I just stick them in the back. So I typically will do groceries, but this pay, I decided not to because I just wasn't in the mood of going into the grocery store. And so I placed an order and I picked it up this morning. And so when I get paid on the 15th, depending on how I feel, I may go ahead and pull out the cash for that. But I did stay under budget for the first half anyway. So I stayed within budget. Okay, so the remaining money I had for lunch was $50. I'm gonna use this to add more into my 100 envelope challenge, but I'm gonna put $50 back in here, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna leave this in here, but I took out $50 for it anyway, if that makes sense. Okay, so then since it's in here, let me see, did I pull out anything for eating out for this pay? No, I did not. Okay, and then personal is going to get $50. And then the eating out, not eating out, but the lunch is going to get $50. So I'm going to pull that to the side. And that's going to be for my envelope. Okay, so that's it for that. Okay, so let's move over to here. Okay, so birthdays will go into the next half. Car is going to get 20. And let me get my pen and do 20. I'm going to put this in my Happy Planner. You guys can't see it, but I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to mark this off. Okay, next, and I'll have to update this for fun. Did I take out for fun? No, that's going to go on the next one. Emergency is going to get 30. I did need to make some change, and I did that off camera, so hopefully I did enough, but if not, I can always add, make more change for that. So that is getting 30, and then I will update these trackers in just a little bit. I'll do those off camera. So 30, and then 30 here. And then gifts, which is Christmas, that is getting 40. Let me do 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, that's Christmas. Okay. I need to get a folder that says Christmas, and then this can say gifts for birthday. So this is 40. And then I think kids and them are in my other envelope. Did I do Sam's? Okay, Sam's, I did 25 for Sam's. Okay. And then I think I can put this up a little bit. Target, I did do Target for this one. I just randomly choose stuff. It's not, I don't have a method for it. Target is getting 30. And I use this really for anything when I go to Target. Okay, so Target got 30. And then I did household. That must be in the other binder. Yeah, that's in the other binder. I need to take out fun and put that in the other binder as well. Change out that and put household in here. Okay, so that's it for that one. And then let's do household, which is home, and that is getting 30. I was kind of saving this for when I move. Okay, I also did home decor, which is getting 20. This didn't have anything. I emptied this out when I went to Hobby Lobby. So now I got to get it back bumped up for the Christmas. Okay. And then kids is getting 10. You know, let me see if I can change out some more 10s. Replace that. And then let's add a 10 for kids. And then I think I gave my grandson that money. And then vacation is also getting 10. I do have some money in savings as well. I mean, so technically I can move that money over. And then I didn't take anything out for Wix for this pay. And then I think I have, okay. Also, I did $10 for the $10 challenge. And then the next one I will do the $30 one. And okay, I guess I did an extra debt, which I think is in the other, here it is right here. Okay, so this is getting 25. And I think what I'm gonna do the next time is do it at the end of the month. Okay. Okay, so that's it for my envelopes. Now let's go ahead and do the 100 binder. 100 envelope binder rather. Okay, so like I said, I am really trying to fill this by November. And then once I fill it completely, I'm gonna start all over. One thing I will say, I'm not an expert at all, but just in my experiences with this is, one thing I've learned, and that's the only piece of advice I can give you, is try to do something whenever you get paid, whether it's $5, $6, $7, whatever. When it comes to this, I would just be consistent. I was not consistent with this binder and for several months, and those months that I was not consistent really hurt me. So that's one thing that I'm learning, is that being consistent with filling your whatever your sinking funds and your cash envelopes, whatever it is that you want to do and that you're trying to achieve, is to just do these on a regular basis. So that's my little tidbit piece of advice. Okay, so for the electric bill was $140. So I did 84 and 56. One thing that I did prior to this, I think earlier in the week of last week, I took out whatever I had in here, I took out, and I tried to fill the rest of these in the back, which I did. So I completed the 90s, and I'm almost done completing the 80s, because those are, of course, some of your biggest ones besides the 60s and 70s. But anywho, that's what I did. So now I have all of these left. Okay, so I'm gonna do $84. So I have a 50, 70, 80, I think 85, no, 84. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say again, try to 50, 70, 84. I will say try to use as many small bills, the least amount of bills when you're doing your bigger ones, because it gets really, really fat and hard to put in the binders. So 84 is now done. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go in and do a new checklist. And then, so 84 is done. And then I also pulled 82. Well, not pulled, but I'm doing 82. So 50, 70, 80, 2, right? 50, 70, 50, 60, 70, 80, 2. And then when I get paid again, I'm gonna do the 81, and all the 80s will be complete. And then I was just kind of like brainstorming, and then I was like, okay, how much is it gonna fill to like fill up a lot of these? And so I may just, in my other sinking funds, is I'm still gonna add something to them. I probably will just do like $5 on most of them, minus like Christmas, because I really want to get that one pretty high. And again, I may use this if I have to, because I really just want to do cash for Christmas. And so I do a lot of shopping on Amazon, so I'll probably just get like a couple of gift cards and do it that way as well. Okay, so I am gonna mark in here what I've done. So I did 84 and now 82. And this is the most I've ever funded in one sitting. I typically don't fund that many. I typically do about 4. But as you're getting to the higher ones, like if you do this trick, then then as you're starting to fill these, then you can move a lot of this to the back and fill those. So again, that's like a little tidbit. Okay, then I'm gonna do 60. $20, $40, and $60. So what I did for the 140, I was just like, okay, 140, and I'm gonna do the 84s next, and then whatever was left that gave me my number. So I'm just adding the 60 to my tracker and cross that off. And then I need to do 56. So 20. I think I got enough, I hope so. 20, 30, 40. You know what, let me do 40. 50, 55, 56. Okay, so there's the 56. Okay. I think I did like, we'll figure out how much I've done at the end. Okay, so then the next one is I had an extra $50 in for my lunch, so I'm using that. And I think that's what I decided as well, as for now, as any of the money that I have left over in my spending envelopes, it's gonna go towards here. So 20, 30, 40, 50. I didn't do something right. I didn't calculate right because I should have $8 left, and I don't. So let me see, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 56. That's fine. Not a big deal. I miscalculated something because I thought I had like $8 left. So but everything else filled in, so that's fine. So this is, no, it should be $50. What am I doing? I already filled the 56. Hello. Doug, Nichelle. It should be $50. Let's try this again. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. There's the $8. I messed up. I was trying to do this twice. 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. There we go. Okay, now we're on track. Okay. Yeah, this is the most I've ever done in one sitting. And then $8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now technically I can take some of this money and go ahead and fill in the 81, but I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I could see what I have in my wallet and see if there's anything else that I can fund. Wow, so I filled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes this pay, which is very exciting and I'm proud of myself. So that is going to be it for this half, which is filling my challenges, my sinking funds, spending envelopes, and my savings challenges. And I'm so excited. Afterwards, I will go in and I will start remarking these, but I've got one left of the 81, which I will fill when I get paid again. And I'm gonna try and do at least 2 or 3. So that's my goal, is to do at least 3, and then that means I've done quite a bit for the first half for September, and I'm pretty excited about that. So fingers crossed, and stay tuned to see if I can get this filled by the end of October. Okay, so now that that is done, and like I said, I will go in and update my trackers and all of that. Probably not today, but I will go in and track. So the ones that are empty, I need to fill when I get paid again. It's birthday, fun times, Wix, Amazon. Wix and Amazon, I think Amazon I've just been transferring into savings, same as Wix. Treat yourself. And then I did do 50 for personal, and I did 50 for lunch. I will add something into eating out, and then I will do my $30 challenge as well. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the back. And that is going to conclude our September setup. Okay, let me kind of fix this because this is getting on my nerves here, just sliding around all over the place. Okay, so, all right, so this half here is my budget recap, and then over here I do my goals and any events that I may have. So let's do that. And I also cover this up because I just don't know what I want to put on here. Okay. And I started planning out my September financial goals. They stay almost pretty close to the same. I'm going to be using the Fall Florals Volume 3 by Kell of Plans. And this is the color scheme that I used in the beginning. So these are super pretty. I kind of want to do like a double layer effect, I think. So, or I keep doing that. Let's maybe bring in this color here. Oops. All right, I'm gonna move this to the side. I guess I will white this out. It must be almost done because it's not working that great. Okay, so maybe we can do like a flower. Paper can go in the trash now. Okay, let's do maybe one of these. Get my tweezers here. Yeah, me having that migraine yesterday just threw my whole weekend plans completely off. Like, I wanted to have like majority of my stuff done yesterday, but if you have migraines, then you know how I feel and what it's like. And what's the secret of pulling these daggone things off? I am struggling here. Okay, that was a lot. All right, I need to get some scissors. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My daughter and grandson has come by. So let me go ahead and finish up this page. While they've been here, I've been thinking about how I'm going to attempt to do this page. I'm going to attempt to do this page. I think up here, I think this row, this column here is that like whatever I've spent out of my variable expenses, I'm just going to mark them here for that week. Because I have way too many variables to kind of break it down. So I think that's how I'm going to do this section. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with it, but hey, I'm just being honest and we are going to see. So that's what I'm going to do for this column here. And I'm just going to put weekly expenses. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to do it by the week. So I'm always flipping back to the calendar because your girl just don't, you know, the days. All right. And I feel like my head, it's coming back. All right. And there's still other stuff that I need to do. So let's get this done here. All right, so here I am just going to mark the dates. And then I'm going to put the total amount of expenses that I've spent. I think that's what I'm going to do. And maybe this will force me because I really need to do this on a weekly basis. So that way I can keep track with what I'm spending. Okay. And it's just allowing me to use up these boxes. I've never done this before on this page here, so we will see if I keep up with it or not, and I will show you. Okay. I don't know. I seriously doubt that I do weekly check-ins. I really seriously doubt it. But maybe when I do my cash stuffing for my second pay for the month, maybe I can go ahead and let you guys know kind of where I'm at with my spending for the month. Maybe we will do that. And then I think down here, I'm just gonna put total expenses. And I'll put that underneath here. And then I will leave this section the way it is, unexpected spends. And I will put those down here as well as in my weekly tracking. So that is finally going to be it after a lot of stops. And I'm just going to put the pages back in and then do a complete flip through. And then now I need to sit down and pay my bills. Okay, so let's take a look at September now. I am loving this page. I don't know why. It's so daggone beautiful. But I am loving it and I am here for it. So here is the monthly section. And let me cut this. Okay, because that was irritating me as well. Okay, so, all right. Sorry, things in my paper. Okay, all right. Monthly section. And then my overall September, and I think I forgot a bill, guys, that I need to add in here. My sinking fund page. I should put like the total where I'm at. I should. And then the first half of the month, like I said, I think I forgot a bill that I need to go back in. And then the second half of the bills and month. And then my weekly expenses tracker. And then the back portion where we have our finance goals or my financial goals for September, and then my budget recap for September. And then in the back, I'm going to be trying to write out my variable expenses for the week, and then the total amount here. And then down here, I'll have my total to where I can transfer over into my actual of that I spent. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not a part of my channel, hit that subscribe button because I love to have you. And until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video and I will talk to you soon. Bye.